Dub Nation? If you're tired of watching other Western Conference teams load up while the Warriors sit quietly in the background, you're not alone. Today's video dives into the trade rumors surrounding Golden State, the whispers that just won't go away, and one potential addition that could shift the entire dynamic of this team, Al Horford. We're talking high IQ basketball, strategic rotation planning, and a late career move that could be the chess piece the Warriors need to get back on top. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're passionate about the Warriors' future, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a breakdown like this. Let's get into it. The Golden State Warriors are at a critical crossroads. With the dynasty aging and the Western Conference evolving, they face a brutally simple question: do they stand still, or do they move smartly, subtly, and surgically? While the front office hasn't made a blockbuster move yet this offseason, the growing buzz around a potential trade for veteran big man Al Horford has sparked fresh hope in the Bay. Horford might not be the flashiest name. He's not dropping 30-point games or flying through the air with dunks that light up social media. But what he brings is something the Warriors desperately need: intelligence, composure, and a seamless fit within their read-and-react system. His basketball IQ is elite. His ability to run dribble handoffs with Steph Curry isn't just functional, it's devastating. Imagine Steph flying off Horford screens in split actions, dragging defenders through chaos, with Horford calmly orchestrating like a conductor. It's beautiful basketball. And it's exactly what this roster was missing last year. Last season's biggest weakness? Depth. Plain and simple. The burden on Steph, Draymond, and even Klay became too much to sustain. We saw fatigue. We saw injuries. And we saw a team that, while brilliant in stretches, just didn't have the energy or stability to survive the marathon of the regular season and fight through the intensity of playoff basketball. That's where Horford changes the calculus. He wouldn't need to play 35 minutes a night. In fact, the idea is to have him and Draymond alternate minutes, keeping at least one high IQ big on the court at all times. It's not just about their individual talent, it's about the continuity, the structure, the way they elevate everyone else on the floor. This kind of load management could be game-changing for Golden State. Instead of leaning heavily on their core for 36+ minutes nightly, the Warriors could manage a more balanced 10-man rotation, giving players like Steph, Dre, and Wiggins the rest they need to stay explosive through April and beyond. In today's NBA, where the difference between a top 4 seed and a play-in fight could come down to 3 or 4 games, these margins matter. A couple of extra wins in November and December, thanks to smarter rotation management and bench production, could be the difference between home court advantage and a first-round exit. And while the Warriors have some promising young bigs like Tracy Jackson-Davis and recent addition Quinton Post, neither offers what Horford does. His ability to switch defensively, pass under pressure, and anchor second units puts him in a different category. He doesn't just fill a need, he elevates the entire second unit's IQ. Now, imagine the potential closing lineup in a small ball scenario. You've got Steph at the point, Klay or Melton on the wing, Wiggins providing two-way presence, Draymond directing traffic, and Horford anchoring the back line. Add in a guy like Jimmy Butler, hypothetically, and you have a closing five that can switch everything, communicate on a string, and punish mistakes with smart, surgical offense. It's not fantasy. It's the blueprint of a contender. But even with the idea of Horford stabilizing the frontcourt, the Warriors aren't done. They still need one more thing: a versatile forward in the 6 feet 8 inches to 6 feet 10 inches range. Someone who can defend on the wing, stretch the floor, and make plays off the dribble when needed. This player, quite frankly, is who the organization hoped Jonathan Kuminga would become. And that's where the tension starts to boil. Kuminga has shown flashes of brilliance. No question. The athleticism, the ability to attack closeouts, the glimpses of elite defensive potential, it's all there. But flashes don't win playoff series. Consistency, role acceptance, and fit within a system do. And up to this point, Kuminga's development hasn't aligned with Golden State's immediate needs. Now comes the contract dilemma. If Kuminga demands $30 million per year, and recent rumors suggest that number may be on the table, then the Warriors are in a bind. At that price, his trade value shrinks. teams will hesitate, and Golden State might be forced to attach additional assets just to move him. But if they can lock him into a short-term deal around $20 to $25 million, suddenly he becomes a prime trade chip, one that could be used to chase that ideal two-way forward or another impact piece at the trade deadline. And don't forget about Moses Moody. Quietly, he's become one of the most reliable young players on the roster. His defense, shooting, and unselfishness fit the Warriors' DNA. His modest contract, combined with Kuminga's, creates flexibility. If the front office decides to pivot in February, they'll have the tools to match salaries and get creative. Of course, none of this guarantees a championship. The West is a gauntlet. Denver still looms with Jokic. Minnesota is surging. OKC is ahead of schedule. But for the Warriors, this offseason can't be about dramatic reinvention. It has to be about refining the margins, shoring up the weaknesses, and preparing for one more run with Steph still playing at an MVP level. Adding Horford checks several boxes. It strengthens the second unit. It lightens the load on Draymond. It provides leadership. It offers a proven playoff performer who has been through the wars and isn't rattled by the moment. Combine that with a deeper bench, more strategic rest, and possibly one more mid-season addition, and suddenly the Warriors look less like a fading dynasty and more like a veteran machine reloading for one last shot. That's the window the front office is playing in right now. Small decisions with big consequences. Every move, or non-move, matters. Kuminga's contract situation, Moody's development, the search for the perfect forward, it's all tied together. And the addition of a player like Horford could quietly be the stabilizing force that allows everything else to fall into place. Because make no mistake, if the Warriors want to give Steph Curry one more real chance at title number 5, they can't afford another season of uneven rotations, late-game collapses, and over-reliance on aging stars. They need precision. They need clarity. They need players who fit. Al Horford doesn't just fit, he unlocks the very best version of this team. And when it's all said and done, if the Warriors can strike that balance between experience and athleticism, between patience and urgency, they won't just be chasing the past. They'll be shaping the future. One smart move at a time. Let us know in the comments, should the Warriors pursue Al Horford? What's your take on Kuminga's future? And who's the one piece you'd love to see in Golden State before the season tips off? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. We're just getting started. Let's go, Dub Nation. And here's the key takeaway from the channel: delve into financial education to enhance your quality of life. Within the financial market, explore bonds and shares, particularly focusing on real estate investment trusts, which offer the potential for passive income. Engage with this responsibly and consider reputable investment brokerages worldwide.